The environmental impact of generative AI is a hidden cost that we must address. It's time to shine a light on this critical issue. Generative AI, with its ability to displace jobs, raise plagiarism concerns, and pose accuracy and privacy risks, is a disruptive technology with a dark side. And it's not just the ethical dilemmas. There's a massive environmental toll to consider. Since the launch of ChatGPT in late 2022, a global AI gold rush has ensued. With intense competition and massive investments, this has led to a growing awareness of the environmental challenges posed by the immense computational resources needed to train and operate these models. The training of large language models, LLMs, consumes an astonishing amount of electricity, contributing to increased carbon emissions. But that's not all. The data centers housing this hardware require vast quantities of water for cooling, putting a strain on local water supplies and ecosystems. For end users, the rapid development cycle of Gen AI leads to an accelerated demand for high-performance computing hardware. This has a full-circle impact on the environment, from manufacturing, packaging, and transportation to energy consumption and eventual electronic waste. So how big is Gen AI's carbon footprint? Well, it's estimated that a single Gen AI prompt uses about 3 watt-hours of electricity, while a typical refrigerator uses around 1 to 2 kilowatt-hours per day. That means a day's use of a fridge is equivalent to approximately 500 Gen AI prompts. When you consider the billions of users and potential daily interactions with Gen AI, the cumulative effect is significant. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman recently revealed that the cost of users saying please and thank you while interacting with ChatGPT amounts to tens of millions of dollars in electricity costs. This highlights the resource-intensive nature of Gen AI. And here's where it gets controversial. Most energy still comes from polluting fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. Dr. Sasha Lucioni, AI and climate lead at Hugging Face, emphasizes this point. People are turning to ChatGPT and other platforms for everything instead of going on Wikipedia or opening a book. And that really adds up. Dr. Lucioni's research focuses on promoting sustainable AI practices, and she highlights that large language models use about 30 times more energy than websites because they generate results from scratch based on training data. We're going further and further into resource consumption without actually seeing the cost, she says. Users aren't seeing a bill. It's free or almost free. So we don't really have a connection to the environmental impact. So, what are AI companies doing to address these climate concerns? The solutions may not be implemented anytime soon. Meta, for instance, plans to spend hundreds of billions of dollars on developing AI products and will construct a data center nearly the size of Manhattan. Some AI players are taking steps to understand and reduce their environmental impact. Mistral AI, for example, has conducted a comprehensive study to quantify the environmental impacts of their LLMs. Audrey Herblin-Stoop, Mistral AI's VP of Public Affairs, states, "We offer our customers a broad range of model sizes, starting with our smallest model, Mistral 3B, to help mitigate the environmental impact. There are also positive efforts from companies like Google, which agreed to curb power use for AI data centers to ease strain on the grid during demand surges." Dr. Lucioni suggests that we as users can also play a part by limiting our reliance on AI. Do we really need to generate a cookie recipe from scratch, or can we look it up in a book or online? She asks. People use AI as a calculator, an encyclopedia, and even a therapist. It's key to think about alternatives. But here's the twist. AI models can also help fight climate change. While the technology has an environmental impact, it can improve resource use, energy distribution, and waste stream optimization. The most used AI models for fighting climate change are not the most harmful, Dr. Lucioni explains. Typically, the models used for climate prediction, biodiversity monitoring, and designing new generations of batteries are quite efficient and can run locally on a laptop. However, Dr. Lugioni warns that we're currently witnessing a Jevons paradox, where increased efficiency leads to increased overall consumption. Many tech companies are improving efficiency, but people are still using AI more, which cancels out any efficiency gains, she says. The demand for Gen AI is adding up, and we need to find meaningful solutions. So what's your take on this? Do you think the benefits of AI outweigh the environmental costs? Or should we be more cautious in our approach? Let's discuss in the comments and explore this complex issue further.